more. I want to make some eyes. Green. Okay, gold. Red. Red. I think that'll do. I also have orange, but I don't really want to make big ones right now. I want some little tiny eyes. So I also need... Huh. Else, that's... I also need some painter's tape to hold the specs. Oh, I do have gold. Well, I want gold spangles. Let me grab the phone. If I can find it. Found it. And while I'm up tape, must be over here. Hope anyone who sees this is having a glorious day as you. Tape. Alright, so just glitter. And makes really good eyes. I mean, alright eyes. They're, you know, hexagons? No. Oh, octagons? Is there 8 sides? I don't know. I have been keeping an eye out for round ones, but every time I'm at a store that sells glitter, I forget to look at the glitter. Hey, David. Aloha indeed. Whew. Catch my breath a little bit. Just got back up the stairs. So, tape. I need... Oh, goody. I just realized I don't know where any, like, clothespins or stuff like that is. I'm sure more made it. It just helps. Just realized I could probably tape my light to that soldering table thing. My light, UV light, the plug-in one that stays on for longer than a minute is missing its legs. That's good. This is just to hold. And, shoot. Man, I keep forgetting I don't have a cell phone block, so I have to do this with stinky light. No. Where would one be? I need a cell phone block or to plug my battery backup up the computer. Well, whatever. I was gonna try to do It's easier to lay glitter out. Where's the white ones? Oh, red. Cause yeah, I put just a dot of resin on it, so they kind of have to stay put. And Oops. So it's like an easy thing made easier. Ew. I hate what tape looks like when there's like stuff stuck to it. So I'm just gonna throw some. I'm only gonna make ones for this because I want to put a chartreuse and black and white one with red eyes. And I'm probably just gonna use the Mr. Resin stuff because I'm gonna be making eyes just like later. And this is Mr. Resin. Especially if you're experimenting, they come in massive bottles. Crystal clear. Mix stuff like this. Oh. Solid. Palm Beach County, Florida. Jackson 04. A little wild Dublin. But, and I just want to make real quick set of, oh, made some pupils. Shoot, I didn't think about this. Goodie. Just has to be slightly smaller. Maybe I'll try 2 different kinds. Yeah, it makes, these will be even better because they're round. I mean, I don't know better, but I don't know how important the, ooh, got a little, yeah, okay. Let's see, what would be the best thing to use? I left my bag of, no I didn't, it might be here. Good. I lost my bag of, a Cuban Anole got stuck to some epoxy outside, and I think I really did lose it. I've been looking for it for a while now, so I don't know why it would just appear. But anyways, a toothpick. Have some of those. From 1998 apparently. I mean, I don't know what else. 11.98. But so I just put, oh, perfect amount. I dropped a drop of resin, like, it's super easy. And they look pretty pretty good for some fish eyes. And man, they really do sell this stuff in the darndest places too. I'm gonna put a little too much. And like, let it engulf the second piece. Bam, like a contacts lens for a human eyeball. Engulf. Shoot. Don't engulf this though. No. Failure. Okay. So let me make a backup eye that's not too close. It's not at all touching. That's a, so now I remember why I do the tape. Whoops. This room is a little dim and I'm constantly in like a twilight sedation. But I found a light bulb today, so. Okay, so I'm just going to cure this one real quick so I don't mess that up. And then I'll throw. I should zoom. Hey, inner city pigeon. A bunch of strategically placed I'm really into architectural salvage right now. It's like large scale arts and crafts, and a lot of people in this area do some form of salvage. And so things will be like instead of like a ooh damn it, loading my eyes. Instead of like a basic like brass thing to finish something, you get like an old bedpost ball, and it's just like a decorative object, but it has, I like interior stuff. It's really neat, cause you could like I was thinking about drywall today. Got a ton of resin on my hand. I was thinking about drywall today, and it's like being able to make anything habitable, and in like a modern human sense, cozy, insulated. And then you could get some like random ass stuff to frame it. Like I've seen all kinds of things. Picture frames used for windows. Resin smells like death. So, yeah, I have to find the smaller specs, but it kind of overtakes the red, so it feels a little pointless. This might be fun. I don't know. Today was a day, though. Jesus Christ. Trying to get my dad physically into the ocean. Can't tell if there's... Yeah. Sweet. Some old Florida glitter. There's some octagons in there, so use them for pupils. Yeah, it's unbelievably more difficult when I'm not right up on the desk, and I feel like I'm overthinking it a little bit. Let me get this. Like a dog. Cause this stuff don't hit the tape. Yeah, I wish Harbor Freight had those things. I was looking for a magnifying glass visor. So sound like a dark one. Yeah. I mean, still feels a little pointless. Can't figure out how to make a small black dot on a small red piece of glitter yet. It is better than nothing, I guess. But maybe even like a holographic silver one. There are those. That might be better. Like a mirrored Um, spooky as hell. I saw those sand perch. You were talking about the guy who was using one for sashimi, right on. They're really good. If you look up sand perch, they'll have articles on like popular bait fish that is really good. I grew up eating them like a fish stick per side, but a pile of them is like a pile of fish sticks. Obviously, they're really good though. I haven't had them like sashimi style. That would be really nice. In my area, cobia is really good, or really popular, and every now and then a sushi restaurant will have that available sashimi. I mean, the whole fish is like really good though. I wish I could tie like flies for that. I'm still curious, like which thing. But cobia, they travel with sharks. I, they blow my mind a little bit. They're a little weird looking. I don't know how far they go or anything, and other than 2 sushi restaurants, I've never seen it on any menus. But I know it's a really popular fish. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. But I do want to make a holographic silver one. I don't even see it on that though. But I guess it's mainly for me at this point. I really do enjoy making these glitter eyes, so ain't no thing. Bonus points for being able to open strange little bottles and pour them out. It's so satisfying. So, anyway, speaking volume is all messed up because they're just blasting my eardrums. I could still like hear that post. Immediately lost the 2. Get in there. It's hard to see it. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. It's more noticeable. I don't, oops. I don't dome them up so much now because I resin them in place anyway. Like under a layer of resin. I almost said laser. Ooh. Resin is not a pleasant smell on your hands. Like, it's really fumey though. Sometimes you could really see it. I need a mask, but like, I have masks. I need to wear them. Yeah. So, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but at least there's a mirrored pupil, right? Somehow they both look exactly the same, the blue and the holographic silver. So, take the eternity to cure it with this here light. Alright, so back from Crafter. I didn't get any of those hooks. It's Sunday. Sun dang it, is what I say. Because everywhere good is closed. And for some reason, Sunday is the only day where I'm like, oh yeah, I need this at the specific closed place. I remember the world exists on Sunday, apparently. Monday's not as bad here, but some places it's Monday too. Alright, I have to, yeah, find the hooks, so I'm just going to zoom in on here. Been trying to get back on craft for little bait fish, but I haven't gotten these hooks. I'm so stuck on it. But I have them, just in a size that is, I guess, just, it's been easier to get a little awkward with this size. Ow. But they're these, the bait hooks. Doesn't have to be this ultra point or anything. I'm just looking for these in a size 4. That's all. Every single time I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, free will, and it's right down the street. It's Sunday. Or 5:30 on a Friday. They close at 5:30 on Fridays, apparently. Or is it Saturdays? Yeah. But it's a pretty shape. I've been looking for that. A lot of stuff is essentially colors and shapes to me, so bear with me there. It's just, I always liked hooks that had this shape while watching. It's got a really wide gap and short shank for these little chody things. And I'm gonna be using the grizzly. Not a fan of the chartreuse marabou I have, but I'm still gonna use it because I really like how the colors blend together. Unless I could figure out I just don't know how I would do it. So this what did I put? This gonna be this, essentially. Like goats, but with red eyes. Very simple. And yeah, that's the chartreuse that I'm talking about. It's just like 1 or 2 wraps, and I just can't figure out how to use this for that purpose. Like when and where to tie it. If I could just tie it regular, like going back, because there's going to be a point anyway. The marabou, I got longer marabou on the way, but the marabou I have is more like marabou, to be frank. Is that too harsh? Maybe I could do like a dubbing thing. can certainly try. Oh, hey! Wow, it must be my stars aligning or something. This is probably the longest one. It's the short, excuse my ignorance. It's the short, beautiful poofs of Marabou, but, and that's great, but I really like the color and I just don't have it in a longer feather, so I've been trying. They're usually quite short. Like this. It's quite a bit longer. Do you have another green I pulled out? It looks a lot better than what I could do with the Sharpie. I had alcohol markers, but I gave them to my mom recently. Chisel tip, I wasn't really that much a fan of them. So, alright. Shoot. I think. I don't. Really? Oh. I thought it broke. It sounded like it popped. Dr. Rosen has. Excuse me. It's like glitter. Comes with a ton of random. There's a few things that might be of good use. I got it on eBay. I didn't get it brand new. It's like next to nada. So I had a plan. Oh yeah. Oh man. Right. So I have like an immaculate collection of colors now of the 105. And while still figuring out how to like walk and talk essentially, it doesn't build up and I'm really able to tie into the abyss really without it like getting all bulky. Tie into the void. Hey, Brian. Whoa, you got timed out? Poor guy. I'm sorry, I don't know why I apologize for that, but those look like a drum can. So, Inner City Pigeon, this stuff has been a dream. UV Craft, and their website's just uvcraft.com. But this ultra thin stuff blows my mind. It's like water, so it can really seep in there. For the most part, I try to remember to bring the like stuff I tie during the nighttime outside with me the next day, because this like gets all the way in there, and all my lights are really, really weak. Whoa, Carol. Mr. Starfish. Yeah, dude. I gotta reglue it. It's just I knocked it off. Bait fish are better for you anyways. Yeah. Inner City Pigeon. That's the goal. I've been I haven't been out like at all really. Not even, I just haven't been out at all. But the bait fish and the unregulated fish, but in general, because less stressful, honestly. My measuring skills are just like, but that's only because I have a lot to learn. I'm not ashamed to admit that. It's just or means to me I'll never be bored. Cause holy, grew up fishing, but there's so much more, like the needlefish too. Was walking on the pier, somebody asked what I was fishing for, and I asked what they were fishing for, and they opened their lunchbox. It was ice water and already processed fish, and it was the needlefish. And I'll tell you what, it looked really good. It looked clean. It didn't look like it was oily. It was just, it looked good. And looked up recipes, and man, prepared looks real good. Over at Blue Heron here in Palm Beach County, there is hundreds of them. Barracuda too, which is what I wish I could really get one day. I'd like to, not a big one. But yeah, the bait fish. Sorry to get on a tangent. The bait fish here, I've been curious about sardines, anchovies, this and that. So I've been trying to find specifically like what species. 'Cause I'll be real, I can't find much on the edibility on a lot of this stuff. What am I doing? I forgot if I had a plan. I guess not. Yeah, there was something I wanted to do different. I'll still add some of this. It's just long pearl ice stuff or something. Long pearl stuff. Too much, it gets like cakes up on itself. Not nice. Let's forget. This green is surreal. Let's see. Man, I really appreciate Uber. I just don't understand what that means. Oh, it's all good. Sorry, I didn't scroll down. 1 second. Shark fishing. I mean, there's a few things that I personally like wouldn't go for, like, but to each their own. Like, I wouldn't go for hogfish because they're pretty swimming with, but they do look a little wild coming out of the water. Yeah, well, slowly, like, I don't know, I guess becoming more active again. So I really just have been avoiding this water at all costs right now. The intercoastal is what's right there, and it's like disease water. I tell you what, it is doo-doo brown. But Brian C, I really appreciate that. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Never hesitate. I made my Facebook public for a second, but like, just there's a few things I don't really feel like dealing with. But feel free to send a friend request. Ow. Because messages get filtered too. I'm gonna have to drink coffee. This is reminding me of that. Well, that is definitely been there for a while, but just since like this morning, I hope. But Yeah, I was sitting outside and I was just like listening to music. It was so dark out there that it instantly puts me to like, anyway, this. And now I want to add some crystal flash. Forget it every single time. Because that looks nice and all. But the specks in the crystal flash look so scaly. Whalefish? Holy shit. Yeah, see, I am curious about like shark you know, on a food like thing, cause I know a lot of people eat shark. There's one thing I never. I don't know. It's like gator. A lot of people eat gator. Here. And there. Probably everywhere. Turtle. Don't want to do too much, because last time I did too much. It was too much. I'm just now realizing how loud that is. Whee! The sound vacuum. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this stuff with anything really, because when it's wet, it looks like disco scales. And UV reactive, like I don't know. I want to see if anyone's ever tied like Mariana Trench depth flies just for shites, you know? Like the bioluminescence and skeletal effects. I was gonna fold them over, but I always end up getting an awkward bulge. So now, ooh. Oh yeah, I'm trying to find, I'm not even kidding, I'm trying to find people locally that could potentially help me pick my dad up to bring him into the ocean, because it's been really intense over there, but most stubborn human being on planet Earth, and like, he can't tell him anything, so I just need to find someone who will just yeah, have a chair in the water and just set him down upon it. His feet, like, he can't walk, and it's just like I always have trouble finding the words, because I don't even know how to put any of it into words, to be totally honest. Like, a level of stubborn that should be studied, but yeah, tough dude. So like, he's taking really not well. His feeders are like pins and needles, like gout, but like both feet and the whole thing. But so he's trying to like sit on the couch and watch TV until it goes away, but he's putting like pressure on it sitting there, so I really don't know. So yeah, take care of y'all's selves. And his back is shot, like, you know. Human bodies are strong as shape, but man, within limits. So, I think that'll be quick. I think that'll be alright. Ooh. So awkward. Hey, how are Harry's house of hobbies? Dolphin? Oh, like mahi mahi? Dolphin fish? Yes. They're my favorite color combination. I still haven't seen a peacock bass, it just reminded me of that. Two favorite color combinations. I've never seen peacock bass, like, I didn't even know they were here. I just thought it was, you know, a pretty fish that y'all had to like up north or something. In like Wisconsin. I just don't know. Yeah. I'm going to try to trim it. Yeah. Because I want to try to like tuck it. I guess I should have just. Oh, you know what? I think I wanted this a little longer, but I wanted both because I've been thankfully able to see how things work here in the pool a lot better than in a bucket. Ow. Why are my hands not working today? Tomorrow I have to really find lights. I do not want to get on a tangent of around the subject. I never realized how important overhead lights were. Which I found a light bulb today. That was like finding God. I'm not even exaggerating. It's like the gift of sight. I don't know why I decided to do this. I should have just placed it where I measured it. Alright, but I wanted to, oh, I forgot that this thing, definitely one of those days. Bound to happen. Yeah, I saw someone do this, and I was like, oh, that's so neat. I can't remember who. Apologies if it was Flysmith's video, but I mean, I'm not gonna go too crazy. I hope. No! Son of a snatch. Man, it's one of those days. Oh. Alright, they just were gonna come out anyway. What happened with that? I'll fold it, fine. Man. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I could like hopscotch over him, like going back maybe? I don't know. I know how I want it placed, I just don't really know how to get there yet. And I did take a few days break from the chartreuse and now, oh, I just wanna, oh, okay, well, hang in there. I feel like I'm jumping rope. I don't know what the point of this was. I don't know what the point of anything is. Where's that wax? This whole time I was regretting not doing that. Oh, hold on. I don't wanna. That is fine. It's really just so these like lay flat, but closer to up front. So just got a chance to bleed in with the sides, I guess. Yeah. I guess it's not too bad for this to be a little bulked up so it stands a little better. I don't know, I just kind of talked out my arse right there. I lost my straw. Ow. That's definitely a sharp hook though, I will say that. These are sharp as shite. Ow. Well, so I didn't really leave myself any different amount of room than I usually. It's always got a big old forehead. Hey, Apple, what you been? Miss West Palm Beach. Moved to Delta. Oh! West Palm Beach is changing a lot. I'm wondering when Riviera is gonna start following suit. There's so much development everywhere. Which, you know, I don't think the rent prices are gonna be able to last that long, because as far as everything being on the ridiculous side. But I'll do more like, I guess, places. When I was younger, it was not West Palm, but I'm in Lake Worth Beach. They recently changed it from just Lake Worth to Lake Worth Beach, this area, because Lake Worth goes west a ways too. And man, it's wild. They're building like 6-story wooden condos or apartments, what have you, west of 95 on 10th Avenue North, Palm Beach County, Lake Worth. What? I've just never seen it before. Isn't that gonna, is it, I know wood is like really strong and stuff, but man, it looks like this thing's made out of pallets, like a Pinterest project. Like an AI Pinterest. It's wild looking. I gotta remember to take a picture. Every time I pass it, it has like a new wood accessory. It's all wood. Huge apartment building. I've never seen a huge apartment building that was, I don't know. If I got an old ink pen, use the tube. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That is much better than straw too. The straw was a little too big. Shoot. None of the pens are safe now. I was just thinking about caps and stuff too. Nice. Appreciate that. Wonder if this will be enough. Oh yeah. I was making a stink for nothing. Oh, it's a very sharp hook. They only had them in these small packs. And unfortunately, they don't have a huge selection to begin with as far as hooks. Just like, saltwater hooks, live bait hooks, circle hooks. I'm still curious about offset hooks. Oh, hey! What am I doing? Ow. Yeah. Oh, you can't see. Hackle shackle. Now I can finally say it like, I don't know if that's like a trademark thing or not. Because, man, is it fun to say, but it was like the Kleenex or Tampax where you end up calling any hackle pliers. Let's see. Screw it. I'll try more. Oh no, oh, it's so nice and lush up here. You should have just started all the way up here. Oops. I just want to see what like overdoing it does. Yeah, my favorite piggy bank was broken. It's from the 60s and not stoked. Don't know why I can't just get my stuff. Or like anyone. But I won't even mentally venture into those parts of the woods. Try to get this little Fendi bit. I mean, did I say Fendi? Feather bit. Ouch. There's gonna be resin up in here, so I don't like that. There's just alright. Should have put more flash, but toes in the water first. Cause sometimes I put too much and it pokes out, and like even in water it just doesn't lay right. Wax. Gotta be mindful to not pull too hard or be too aggressive with these like multiple strand, or like a bunch of strands. But man, night and day difference. I don't slip nearly as much. Like, I did try waxing things here and there, but for different reasons that now I can't remember why. But I was using a beeswax candle. I'm still gonna do that too, because it's really nice and smooth, so hello, Dylan? Oh, Elijah. Is that Elijah, or a different Elijah? Either way. Right on. Yeah. I think it's a lot fuller than I thought I'd be able to get, which I'm really stoked on that because that's a big old hook, you know? And the proportions I was getting comfortable with on the size 4 or the size 6. Size 4 or 6. I think it was 2 sizes smaller. I don't know. Shoot. Well, there was only like 2 sizes available, and it was them, so. Ow! That is a sharp hook. But I think I'm gonna grab something to drink that has caffeine in it. I won't fiddle with the coffee maker, that'll take too long. But yeah, before I glue these eyes on, I'd like some man, there's watermelon down there too. Yeah, right? Here, let me zoom out. The bright green with the grizzly, for 2 super simple materials, I think it's really impactful, and my hands can manage it. I'm just really trying to figure out the proportion. Here's it with pink eyes. Messed with the wrong booty hole. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but the grizzly is really nice. I do want to add some, like, black maybe? Not black, but like a dark color. Maybe adding marabou to the tail too, because something to help the grizzly stand out more, so like put a background for it maybe, if that's the thing. This blue stuff. That's from a craft store. But, oops. Yeah, let me go get, I think there's like cans of Coke or something. Shall return. Damn. If I can remember one thing, it would be to put my phone on the charger. Alright, one moment. Not going out that way. Had a can of soda out there from like earlier, because there's a lot of people in and out of this place, so like there's a lot of like cans of soda and bottles of water, so I had one there and it's tipped over. There's no wind. Definite haunting. Half a can. How does that just tip over? Probably a cat. There are cats, but I haven't seen a single one. Dang. Missed my chance. Because I was probably definitely a cat. Or an iguana. There's a shite ton of iguanas. Alright, so it might not necessarily have been haunting. My eyes remain peeled. It's old. There's not many old houses like in this area. Like old is like 60s and I mean there's 20s, but usually it's just a part of one. It's and a lot of them are just historical stuff. Now everything was bought up. There's one that was a fishing shack. I do talk about it a lot because when I was over, it was like, wow, it was really nuts. A group of fishermen lived in this one cottage, and it had 4 bedrooms. It was like a shotgun shack, and it had 4 bedrooms on each side, and it looked like perfect. You felt like you were in a ship or something or a boat. And the kitchen had a eating nook, but the floor opened, and it was a freezer. And when they opened it, they still had fish bones or fish bones wrapped in newspaper. Like, it was yeah, quaint as like it was my friend's neighbor, so got to see it when she was selling it. I was like 15 at the time, and I was really, really mad. I wasn't like able to buy it. Because, like, it really was the quaintest, like, cottage. Like, smallish, small. But I'm not gonna get on a tangent. It was just, like, perfect. Little wood cottage. If you look up Lake Worth Beach cottages, you'll see what I mean. They're tiny, but there's loads of them. Like the Victorian houses up north, the pink, or not pink ladies, the painted ladies, where they're all different colors. Those are really fun to walk around and look at, too. But, anywho, one moment. Sweet. This stuff I did not think was that. I'm not sure what marzipan is. I always liked how it sounded. Or marzipan. I really like the packaging. And they were cheap as shite. For some decent ingredients, I mean just sugar, the condensed milk, shit. Yeah, that's what I knew a marzipan was. These little, like, fruit-shaped things. But this is marzipan original. Oh, that's marzipan. Whoa. Is there a difference? Wow, there is a difference. That's wild. Marzipan originating in Europe and the Middle East is typically made of ground almonds and sugar, resulting in a smooth and pliable paste. Marzipan, particularly in Mexico, is peanuts and powdered sugar. And man, really good. Like, I wish I knew about them sooner. They're the craziest consistency. They're airy and like a fudge, I guess. Mm. I feel like peanuts is a spiritual experience. Like, wow. Mm. Discovered those today. And they come in a huge box. Thank God. They know, I guess. Heavy box too. Not taking the Coke combination, but it's not bad. Like, I wasn't excited for it, but it's not bad. It gets sweet quick, but some like Milkman. I was yeah, incoherent. I never. It's like trying some new pistachio dessert or something. It's like, yeah. that is, I think, what humanity might be for, because that is like doing good for the world. It's really good. I can't get the flavor in my mouth. It's just like, I probably should cut this stream at this point. Jeez. Marzipan. Almonds versus peanuts. I just want to be able to have a place to rest the eyes. And so far, it's been nice having like resin up here in the fluff. And then I'll use the thick resin to lay the eyes on it. Wow, so much to like get some sugar and like be able to focus. I'm like fixated on peanut paste. We should be glad we call it peanut butter, not just peanut paste. zoom out in here. Marzipan's almond basically shaped into fruit system. Yeah, I always regretted not trying those. I used to see them all the time, and now I never see them. To be fair, I never see like bakeries that would have them. I guess I really like peanuts though. Peanuts. Sometimes like you have to really announce the stuff on streams. But peanuts and pistachios, like anything made with those are nuts in general. I was just gonna start listing them. It's so good. Like, it's really good. And this stuff is a little too sweet for me. Like, the evaporated milk or condensed milk stuff. I mix the two up all the time. And that huge box is like $6 and there's not anything weird in it. It's like 4 ingredients. More like. And the cheese stick here if you want. Finally found one that's made with whole milk. That's this stuff. I'm gonna probably get one straight ton. Like a lot. Apologies. Should really mute that. So first I'm gonna put some of this down. Like a decent blob. So I push this into it, it like cups a little bit, holds it better. So that's the goal. Oh shoot, I'm gonna commit to that spot. I put more resin on top. Encapsulate it. I like putting them in their place first. I accidentally overshoot the resin, like do both sides at the same time. Cause I have a decent amount of mishaps with resin. Man, I was just talking to somebody who did underwater construction. I guess I'll think about that. It's Wilder. The red I really like. Man, there's no way it's taking me 80 minutes to get to this. Oh dear. 80 minutes? Hey, man, I really appreciate that, Jerry. I'm more than happy. I'm almost like to get oh jeez, form a sentence that makes sense. Jeez, chartreuse marabou. I have longer ones in the mail finally, cause that's what I've been using for this to color it, and I'd like to tie a ton of these. And can make almost well, I can make a few color eyes. Still gotta put resin on top, but red eyes. Looks like a bird. Man, I went to an animal store today, a pet store, to get fish food. Didn't get anything from it, just kind of like, Vernon and I walked out kind of like both, way sadder than we entered the place. That shit was depressing as hell. And I have to immediately leave those places because I start loudly saying that someone needs to free the fish. Or whatever it is. There's just like, man, little fish swimming on their side. I keep meaning to look up the reviews. It was not nice. And there was one fish for $300. I don't know what it was. It was so sad looking. And it was such a cute fish. Like a fish like you'd fight someone for. I don't know how else to describe them. Shoot. Well, get to it in steps. uh, just keep up with repetition and start getting a plan. And a plan to be able to stick to anyway. Embracing the kind of throwing shade at the wall. How uneven did I get it? Oh, that was close. It's not too bad. Just try to make sure it's like everything around it. And now a little bit more so than it was previously. Yeah, no more listening to Yola Tango outside at night before streams. Oh my gosh. Very relaxing, but holy crap, 2 zenned out. Hey, it's so dark outside. A little spooky. I really wish that water was fishable. I mean, it is. People fish all the time. They have like little snook islands, they call it. This whole area of fishing pier. But man, the water's really bad. cheese. I plan on Justin. That's where I plan on going. Check out these. David K. Smith makes some really, really sick salt water. I think they're monster hooks. Well, monster to me, I'm not sure what I don't know how broad of a spectrum a monster hook would, but really great. And the head's super strategic, the rabbit tail. Freaking ideal. And it's super tough. It's like one of the most sturdy things ever. Squid. Or cuttlefish. That's a favorite. Muy elegante. That's really nice. David K. Smith, he's here on YouTube. I mean, he's here in comments if you scroll up, I'm sure. He usually sings by for a second, which is good, because I need to put his link in my description, because some of his saltwater stuff, like, and freshwater, like, look at that. And I can fish these on a spinning reel, no issues. Been using a bait caster though for the most part for like lighter stuff. I have some dumbbells coming so I can finally start tying like at least heavier things. But man, it's exquisite. Wish I could form better sentences tonight, but I was that clouds. I don't know how I'm gonna throw these into the ocean, but yeah, this one just blows my mind so much. It's so beefy. And like wet, I can't imagine. Yeah, David K. Smith from the Flysmith chat. He has a channel too. And it has some really, really nice saltwater. Like, he has a huge knack for blending color. Even if I didn't tie flies or fish, I would like really like look at that. White, yellow, blue. It's just all mind bending, man. I like paint. And paint strokes. Ooh, blows my mind. That hump there. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go down here, but I will. Make it pretty. Yeah, but David's use of color, really sweet. I really need to get a screen for my desk, because it'd do me a lot of good watching more content, but I always reach my limit on my phone. And I don't really use my computer, because speakers kind of suck. And since I don't really know how to manage like photos and memory and stuff, like save this. I almost made a huge mistake. Hardest thing on the lot, but they're mine. I do want to learn how to tie these in bucktail. Like I feel like I'd struggle going any bigger than this. Like as in, struggling to know how much craft fur or how, like where to add more. I guess bigger, maybe adding some to the back of the hook and then like do 2 parts. But this craft fur is great. The other one I have is pearl, but I love this grizzly. Excuse me. I want to do yellow too. Especially for this intercoastal, but it's already barred and it's really long fibers. And that's another. Ooh. I love the thin resin in it because it makes like a shell that has, like, you can move it, but it holds its shape. I feel like that's pretty nice. A little accidental internal shell. How the hell did this take me 93 minutes though? Marzipan. That can only taken more than like 5 minutes though. Including geeking out about it, cause man, like it's so crumbly. Do they make a pistachio version? It's not too sweet. It's hard to find, especially in like with tasty treats that like are packed like this. Big box, like 6 bucks. Like, there has to be like 50 of these things in there. I'm sorry, that's like, it has a slight undertone of the marshmallows in Lucky Charms cereal. Wow. It does have an undertone of Lucky Charms marshmallows. Well, anyway, I don't know how this took so long. Guess I'm a distractible person, I guess, but man, I love it. I took a few days break tying them, because to be honest, they were just, usually when I tie something and try to tie it again, it's totally different, but there's a bunch of things that you can pick up on, like, this one I'll tie the thread going this way, and then the next, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. But when I was tying them, they all started coming out the same, but not where I wanted them. They just didn't feel right. And, they felt, like, fine. Just not, like, right enough to want a bunch of them, you know? Until I, like, elephant, it looks like a quaint little swimming fish. I guess it would be a different angle for you. But anyway, the red eyes with it, I think, is the way to go. The pink eyes is nice, but the red eyes with the silver pupil and, like 4 wraps of marabou. I was just going too late. So, stoked to get longer feathers. Hopefully, I mean, I'll be using them regardless. And, so that's the difference. There. And this was one of the ones, that I really like the proportions. I didn't add enough flash to it. This I only have 2 strands on each side. And I haven't gotten it wet yet, but I really do like the turnout of the way more marabou. And the eyes take just a second, especially with the better light. The silver pupil picks up way more than the dark one. Man, sweet. So I'll be trying more of these tomorrow night, for sure. Probably just these, and just use whatever feathers I can. I got another patch of this grizzly because I didn't want to run out, but I want to cure it a little more before I get it wet, because I don't want to get it all matte, you know? Like when you touch resin that's not cured all the way and it's like not clear. I'm trying to avoid that. It's so comely and dry, but also not at all dry. Sugar and peanuts, and can't really see. I have to look on the box because I'm super curious. Could it be just peanuts and sugar? That's blowing my mind a lot right now. It's so good. Man. I'm gonna cut this stream because I'm probably just gonna sit here and just say that over and over again. It like lingers because of little bits of peanuts, so it constantly hits you this like rage of absolute perfection. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's like pistachio dessert. Peanuts are really good though. Anyway, like, even if you're a little hungry or just don't have energy, it's one of the most filling, like, I'm really thankful I like peanut butter anyway. Because, man, that is some easy sustenance. Because you could be in a situation anytime where there's, like, literally no accessible food, but, like, and when I repeat, I don't mean just, like, a jar of peanut butter, like a Cliff Bar, or even, those Reese's. Something about peanut butter. Something about peanuts. Those are on sale for like nothing. They had them like, man, it's kind of ridiculous, but there's this one produce shop. If you have a produce shop, it's really lucky. Spanish produce markets specifically, not like, you know, like the just like organic, I guess, places that they have really cool stuff. But man, they definitely charge for it. But I really like getting like 6 lemons for $1 and stuff like that. It's not quite like that anymore. It's like 4 lemons for $1, but and they have a dollar table. So if you don't know what you want to make, but like need to make a bunch of something. So many times I used to get huge bags of tomatoes that needs to be sold that day for $1 and have a huge pot of sauce, which is, you know, you could go anywhere with that. I like mushrooms with the sauce and then the cheese, so it's like pizza bagels or something, but you don't feel like shit. And it's filling. I really like mushrooms. When I was a kid, I used to like them. And then for a few years, I was real grossed out by them. But now, like, big old whole mushrooms. Especially with tomato sauce. And I know, like, it was, in passing when, like, umami was going around in YouTube Shorts. Saw me a video, like, explaining why. I don't remember anything that was said, but I remember that it confirms that it's, like, a transcendental combination of foods, mushrooms and tomatoes. I'm really hungry now. I'm definitely not just gonna go get a big glass of milk and eat more marzipan, but that's what it needs. And I'm not gonna even be coherent after that or during that, and you know, I don't like putting too much thought into my contribution to the internet. In my eyes, I'm just kind of like existing and would be at my desk anyway. Turn your desk into a social space. And I wouldn't have learned like nearly as much as I have without y'all, so it's a real thing too. But I need it now, and I don't think I could focus any longer. I have been completely overridden, and I cannot fight off the desire any longer. Did I say longer once already? Anyway, I can't even. I highly recommend. I'm gonna go and look for marzipan now. Not right now, but I have to try one of those little fruits. I was always so curious about them. They were just like, and the little mangoes. We've had many. That is the greatest of a treat, I think. I think ever, like, wow. I really like peanuts. I've been eating grabbing so much, like, Cliff Bars and stuff. And the heat and stuff like that, can I crave, like, filling food that isn't, like, slow down filling food. It's a very impactful treat. I can't stop going on about this stuff. Happy trails, y'all. Love y'all. Have a beautiful evening. And if any recommendations, new in Palm Beach County, never really know what to tie, but while tying through as many of these as I can, I'd like to get a list going to try to focus a little better. I really want to find some like poppers, big saltwater ones, like kind of like some direction in those. Like, should I have a flat? Like what shape, I guess? Because that blows me away. Like the divers and kind of like a helmet looking shape. And they dive like the spoons on those lures. A bunch of stuff like that. Questions, I mean. And for some reason, I'm just terrified as hell for stacking deer. I just know I'll probably end up like with a good amount of deer on the desk rather than the hook the first few times. That like pull where it all slides around the hook, I don't know. And knowing when too much tension is too much, it's just a few things that I will only find out by trying, unfortunately. Especially the proportions. And proportions there, I mean like how much material to pinch and like bring up to the hook. Yeah, because I want like a big flat thing, essentially. Instead of using like cork or something like that, I'd rather use deer hair. Not often enough. I just moved back to the coast. I have intercoastal right there, but man, it's stank. And right across is the beach, but I don't know. Guess still in like a funk, if you will. I haven't been leaving this room very much, excluding to just like wander the golf course or whatever. There's like a golf thing out there, like old one, and the whole like neighborhood is changing so much. So like I've been over in the intercoastal, and I tell you what, I haven't wanted to grab this fishing pole once. Fished on the floating docks once, and that was good enough for me. That water, my hands smelled like squid for like the entire day, and I was fly fishing with a fly. There was no squid. That stank stuck, and man, it's just splashing it in your eyes or stuff like that. Not for me. And like my dad jumped off that bridge and he cut himself on barnacles climbing out, and he had 2 legs full of pus-filled warts. I shouldn't have said it like that, but that's exactly what it was. MRSA. It was real bad. Real bad. And so, yeah, so I've been very wary of that water, and it's in between 2 great inlets, Boynton Inlet and Palm Beach Inlet, or Lake Worth Inlet, but water nasty here. It shouldn't even get to have the inlet named after it, honestly. It's a shame. That's why I talk to a lot of people in like older generations for me, because they remember the Florida that like I'm enamored by. So I can't get over the fact that people used to really, really swim in there. But turn it into like it was bad. But every now and then it'll be a a clear day. Like there's that baby triple tail that was in the intercoastal. It's just the water. It has a severe stank to it. Like not a comforting one. But the pier is right across. My dad, he's gotta be taken into water or the ocean. His feet are pins and needles. And he just won't think through it. Because sitting on a couch and putting pressure on your feet really needs like to soak him. But soak him in like a thing deep enough that his feet can float. Really stubborn, but I've been asking around people if they could help me like pick him up to put him in the water. Like it's gotten to that. And it's brutal. But yeah, I'll be back over there tomorrow to try to figure something out. Been trying to get him to come here, but the stairs I don't think he could do, because like his feet are all messed up and his back is shot. He's got shattered discs in his spine. That's really a rough state to be in. Like backs, when your backs are shot, like everything is like downright impossible. Not downright, but like damn near impossible. But yeah, swim as much as possible. That's like my advice for just about anything. I feel like it's pretty solid for a lot of stuff. Swim. But on that note, happy trails. I am definitely not gonna listen to more music, and I'm just gonna have to get like 1 or 2 more of those. That was just, I haven't had a sweet tooth in a minute. Everything's just I like it soda or anything carbonated. I do have a taste for that, but it's really carbonation, and there's just look at it. It's glorious. The rose packaging. Happy trip. Marzipan.